Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to monthly Thronebreaker EQ all bosses. First one is going to be a Sabretooth for chapter 1.1, and there's quite a few things going on in here. To simply put, bring in a champion, preferably a tech champion that has easy access to heal block, so you can keep the regions down on Sabretooth. Now another thing is, whenever you will gain a bar of power, you will also gain a power sting, so you have to run that out. But another node that fluctuates your power up and down is going to be energy actuator. So when you're near Sabretooth, you will gain power that will push you above 1, 2 or 3 bars of power if you're away to bring your power down. So because of that back and forth, you are going to get a lot of power stings on you. So you have to play a little more close quarters with Sabretooth so you don't gain that much of power stings on you, or use your specials, dump them when you don't have those power stings on you. Otherwise you will take a lot of damage. I am just using an Omega Sentinel, easy access to heal block. I don't even need to throw specials, so I am just using basic attacks, but you can play a little more close quarters with Sabretooth and you can use your special attacks as well to take him down. Chapter 1.2 is going to bring in a Silver Centurion. Now he's going to be really annoying because there is going to be Matador, there's also going to be Hurt Locker, and he's going to gain a lot of power, kinetic transference as well, so you have to play really carefully. You will only gain power when he throws a special, and if you keep blocking him, he is going to get power because of kinetic transference, and he can throw those SP3s a lot. I did get hit by 2 SP3s in this fight, but I was able to bring him down just because Hulkling is just a crazy champion. You can use other champions as well. I would suggest you to bring in champions that are immune to shock, and also if they are cosmic champions, that will help as well. So I have given a few options that you can use, and you can run through Silver Centurion quite easily. You can also use champions that have armor break or nullify, so you can remove that armor and bring down his defenses as well, so that also helps. I just took a damage from Hurt Locker because I used 2 special 2 in a row, so remember that you have to alternate your specials and not get that damage and die. It was a scruffy fight, but I was able to bring him down. Chapter 2.1 is going to be an Omega Sentinel and is probably my favorite fight in this monthly Thronebreaker EQ. This is all about Power Shield and getting bleeds from Omega Red, and him getting the SP2s and trying to put spores on you and gaining a lot of power. So best bet is to bring your robot champion, so you don't have to worry about the spores at all. You just have to dex the specials and build up your specials, and once you throw those special out, it's going to give a lot of damage to Omega Sentinel because of Power Shield. Again, really fun fight. It will not take any damage because Power Shield will avoid damage from any basic attacks. So best bet is to take robot champions because Omega Red spores do not apply quickly to robot champions, and also you have to keep an eye on special delivery after every 15 hits. If you don't use a special in between, you are going to get a degen on yourself. I am using an Omega Sentinel because she literally counters everything on Omega Red, and she is my favorite champ lately as well at rank 4. Probably she's a rank 5 candidate, but we will take that step when we get to it. But yeah, robot champion will easily run through Mega Red, and you can move on to the next fight. Just keep an eye on that bleed and also the special delivery node, and you should be good. Chapter 2.2 brings the Jabari Panther with rushdown and power creep. So essentially you don't need to parry Jabari, you don't have to activate her cleanse. Every time you will activate her cleanse and she will remove any kind of debuff on her, she is going to get her power rate increase and she will gain specials very quick. I'm using a Kitty Pride here because you can easily run through this fight without doing any intercept, and she does do a lot of damage as well with the special tools when you have the prowesses built up. Some other champions that I believe would work really well are going to be Apocalypse because he stops purifies, and you can also use somebody like Storm or Storm Pyramid X, and Bishop as well should work really well because of their passive stuns to tech champion to skill champions. Although I haven't used those champions, but in theory they should work. So if they don't work, do let me know in the comment section. And yeah, just keep pushing Jabari Panther to an SP2. It's much easier to evade and gives you a good opening, and build up your prowesses and go back in and kill her off. Now usually I try not to use these OP champions, but I think for monthly Thronebreaker EQs, I can go about using Kitties and Hercules and Cosmic Ghost Riders because it's just fun to do. So the first new champion this month is going to be a Dani Moonstar. Now she is awesome. I think she's going to be a great attacker, and I think when they built her they have that in mind. Now she has two things that you need to take care about. Is one is her miss chance, and second are going to prowesses, and she will do a lot of damage in your block. So let's go by one. Use a champion that can bypass miss. So in my case, I'm using an Omega Sentinel, and I started with a tracking debuff, so I will not miss on her. For her prowesses, you can also use some champion with cowardice that can convert that, so you can go that route, but I'd rather have a counter to miss and I can control the prowesses. And for her block damage, do not push her to an SP2, keep her to an SP1 only, which is pretty easy to evade, and then you can run through her and kill her off. Her weakness is if you don't give her power, she cannot throw her specials, she cannot do a lot of damage, and if you do not let her activate her miss, she can't do much against you, so your tracking buffs will really help against Dani Moonstar. I'm using Omega Sentinel. It is a slow fight. You can totally cheese this with a Ronin. Just wait for those prowesses to build up, and once you have enough prowesses, you can just spam your SP1s, then corner her and she will die. So that can work out as well. She will not have the opportunity to convert them to passive ones when she uses a special attack. So yeah, plenty of different options to take down. I would say if you don't have a Ronin, then go with somebody that can bypass mischance, and you can easily take down Dani Moonstar. And the final boss is going to be a Lady Deathstrike. You will need somebody with an armor break or nullify to remove that armor, because she has armored assault, so she will start unblockable. I am using Hercules with Captain America synergy just to finish off the fight faster. So I'm going to use my SP1 here on the intercept, and all of those armor breaks will help me. You will notice she went debuff immune when she knocked down, so you need a champion against her that can armor break without knocking down. So I've given you quite a few options that can work against Lady Deathstrikes, but you need to be like really careful. Some of the champions might not work, so it's better to bring in nullifying champions like Doctor Strange can work, Black Widow Clairvoyant can work. So please take your pick. Always push her to an SP2. That is much easier to evade, and you can kill her off quite quickly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.